Jadson, he said, you guys of the Ergo Foundation, please don't go with the ESG narrative like Flux did. Ergo uses a GPU only to mine, keep it decentralized. You know, I tend to look at this from the perspective of seigniorage, right? Where the energy input cost creates a cost of production and proof of work that is very valuable because it gives value to the resource because it costs money to create Erg, right? And when you don't have, let's say, an input cost that is anywhere in the neighborhood of, let's say, the market cost, there's a tendency over time for that seigniorage to disappear. So, you know, it creates a harder form of money. That's the beauty of proof of work. Now, you're basically using energy markets and computation, which, you know, I would say, okay, energy markets do have, you know, some areas with native advantages, but they are pretty global. You know, I would say within the next 20, 30 years, you know, probably the vast majority of humanity that, you know, currently lacks basic infrastructure will see more infrastructure. And so it gives them the ability to leverage that infrastructure to participate in a global market. So I actually think using like the power costs is a positive. I tend to fall into that side, primarily because of seigniorage, but as well as access versus if you have a token where, you know, you kind of need a exchange or some type of financial infrastructure that's more exotic than simple electricity. And it's simply not available in some areas. What's your take, Alex?
What's ESG is to start with?
It's kind of like this populist mindset that, you know, we need to do everything for social good of whoever creates the narrative, what social good is in terms of like power is bad and, you know.
Oh.
That whole
yeah, but then, yeah, I mean, that's what we are doing exactly right. So, I mean, trying to create money without central bank, right? Trusted party with fair distribution. Yeah, well, proof of work is the only known mechanism for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the way to organize fair lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in regards with energy markets, so yeah, it could be seen as actually quite interesting way to move energy, right? So you can mine in areas with cheap electricity, which means excessive production, right? Excessive supply with not so much demand. Like it was the case in some mountainous areas in China. And then, you mine there, right? So you convert electricity into cryptocurrency, then you can sell this cryptocurrency in other areas, right? And, buy energy there, right? So it could be seen as kind of, way to actually preserve energy, right? So not to lost it where there is excessive production of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ways that proof of work can be used to stabilize grids and equalize markets. You know, that's something that I hope we explore moving forward. You know, I'm not against, you know, alternative energy. I'm not against, let's say, I don't know, environmental protections. I live in the forest, and one of the things I do the most is pick up shit that people throw out of their cars or leave camping. And in my opinion, if we can't even pass like kindergarten, you know, like these high level, oh, we're going to do this and change society, it's a bit of a joke because, well, I'm still out there picking up trash. Like, start with kindergarten and maybe advance from there.